Godzilla, the King of the Monsters, has been a towering figure in cinema for decades, but in recent years, fans have noticed a troubling trend. Godzilla seems to be taking a backseat in his own franchise. Let's dive into why Godzilla, the very cornerstone of the Monsterverse, is being overshadowed. One major reason is the increasing focus on King Kong. While Kong is undeniably a beloved character, his prominence in the Monsterverse has grown significantly. Kong Skull Island reintroduced him with a fresh narrative in Godzilla vs. Kong positioned him as a co-lead, if not the primary protagonist, and in now his getting his own video game, and all this has the community all wild up because it seems the G-Man is now playing second fiddle in his own franchise, but is it a bad thing? All this started with the reception of King of Monsters and how it did at the box office. To be honest, the movie was released in a packed year full of movies like Avengers Endgame, Joker, Hobbs and Shaw, Jumanji, and so many more. I think you get the point. It had a lot of competition and it really almost killed the Monsterverse. Kong saved it again with Godzilla vs. Kong, and the executives at Warner Bros. And Legendary saw the numbers, and I personally think they are pushing for more Kong, which we saw prominent in Godzilla x Kong, where other apes were introduced. Another factor is the heavy emphasis on human characters. The Monsterverse films often dedicate substantial screen time to human stories and conflicts, sometimes at the expense of the monsters themselves. This narrative choice can dilute Godzilla's presence and impact. It's more fun when he's destroying in his killer mood and going against humans, like kind of what we saw in Godzilla vs. Kong. Despite the Monsterverse is expanding, introducing a plethora of new titans. While this enriches the universe, it also means that Godzilla has to share the spotlight with an ever-growing roster of monsters. But before Adam Wingard departed from the Monsterverse, he did tease that Godzilla x Kong will be a Godzilla-centered story, which got me excited, but sadly he left due to scheduling issues, which I covered in a previous video, which I will put a link in the description. But in short, Grant Sputor is going to direct the next movie, and he too promised more Godzilla, so fingers crossed. There's hope for Godzilla's future. Upcoming projects like Monarch: Legacy of Monsters Season 2, the Godzilla x Kong sequel, 2 more spin-offs, and the G-Team series from O'Shea Jackson focusing on the Monarch military group we saw in King of the Monsters, which just sounds awesome. They already released some interesting concept arts. All these projects promise to bring new adventures and possibly restore Godzilla's central role in the franchise in some capacity. Godzilla's legacy is far from over. As the Monsterverse continues to evolve, us the fans can look forward to seeing the King of the Monsters reclaim his throne. Kong is good for the franchise too, but all in all, they can both shine and coexist and bring in those sweet box office returns. Thanks for watching the video and subscribe for more content. Now check out this video on why Adam Wingard left the Monsterverse.